Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the CrossFit Games Update Show. I'm Sean Woodland with Tommy Marquez as we continue to get you ready for the 2017 Reebok CrossFit Games in Madison, Wisconsin. Yesterday, we took a look at the male side of the teenage division. Today, we turn our attention to the female side. And once again, this was the first year that we had an online qualifier for the teenager division. And this is where we stand in the 14 to 15-year-old division for the ladies heading into the CrossFit Games. That's Devin Kim with a 5-point cushion over Nina Latvinikova for first place, and then Reagan Henry sits in third. She's 10 points back of Latvinikova, and then Chloe Smith and Tessa Marquette both 2 points back of third place. But Devin Kim, by virtue of the fact that she comes in as the top-ranked athlete, is the favorite for this division.
2 for 2 so far this season, winning the Open and the online qualifier. She's one of only 2 returning athletes in this division from last year, meaning she made it to the games as a 14-year-old division. That was something, as a 14-year-old, that's something we didn't see on the male side of the house in particular. But what I'm really impressed is her 2 best finishes were in workout 1 and workout number 4 of the online qualifier. That had handstand push-ups in workout 4 and ring muscle-ups in workout number 1. So seeing some of those higher order gymnastics movements for an athlete such as Devin Kim definitely has a good indication for her going into the games, which I'm pretty sure we'll see 2 of those movements.
Nina Latvinikova is the closest woman to her on the overall leaderboard, but who are some women, or who is a woman who you think could knock Devin Kim off in the games?
Well, I think there's 2, Reagan Henry being one. She was second in the Open. She dropped down 1 spot down to third after the online qualifier, partially because of, you mentioned, Nina Latvinikova won 2 events and moved her way up into second in the online qualifier. Now, she's just 1 point shy of Devin Kim if you take out the scores from the Open. So remember, in the online qualifier, your Open performance counts as a score. So you take those out, she's just 1 point shy of Devin Kim. So I think this could actually be one of the closest races that we see across all of the teen divisions.
Let's move to the 16 to 17-year-olds. And after the online qualifier, Haley Adams pretty much is dominating this thing. She had just 8 points. That's 11 points up on Kayla Stefano. And then 16 points separate third from 7th as Shelby Neal sits there in third place. But Allison Weiss has aged up. Haley Adams, though, looks like she is well on her way towards winning this thing.
I mean, she is definitely the favorite with how well she performed. She performed so well in the Open that she got an individual invite to regionals. She competed at regionals. She took 14th in the Atlantic Regional as a 16-year-old. But this division in particular, I'm most excited for the race at the top between her and Kayla Stefano. Kayla Stefano got the best of Adams last year at the games, winning with Adams just 10 points behind in second. So far, Haley Adams has got the best of Kayla in these two stages so far, but Kayla also competes for Team USA in weightlifting, so she was managing weight cuts throughout the season. So I'm really excited to see what both these athletes can do head-to-head when you take out the weightlifting aspect and they can both focus on the games.
That's going to be a great battle to watch, but who is someone who might sneak into that?
Yeah, if you go down the leaderboard a little bit further, you'll see Taylor Babb, who's actually an athlete that competed with Adams and Stefano at the games last year in the lower division. Unfortunately for Babb, she had to withdraw from the games after 4 events. She had just won back-to-back events. Looked like she was making a charge up the leaderboard, and unfortunately, her weekend was over. But she's an athlete similar to Stefano who also competes in weightlifting. She competed at Youth Worlds for Team USA, so she's also managing 2 sports at a time. So I think very sneakily, she could actually have an improved performance at the games now, just being able to focus on 1 sport.
The teenage divisions are the future of the CrossFit Games, and they will be a blast to watch in Madison, Wisconsin, as they kick things off on Thursday, August 3rd out there at the Alliant Energy Center. Before we go, one question for you. Do you like cash money and prizes?
Who doesn't, Sean?
Yeah, who doesn't like cash money and prizes? And Reebok has actually got a ton for you in their Reebok CrossFit Games Pick'em. This is like fantasy fitness. So you go to Reebok.com/Pick'em. They're going to give you an opportunity to pick the top 10 men, the top 10 women, and the top 5 teams for the CrossFit Games. If you get them all right, if you run the table, get every name in every position correct, that's 25 for 25, you get $1 million, and I'm not kidding about that. Even if you don't get that, but you win, there are some insane prize packages out there. So go to Reebok.com/Pick'em, enter your picks. All you need to participate is an email address. We're going to be doing it. We're actually going to have a show dedicated to the whole thing. It's going to be a blast, and then it will update live throughout the CrossFit Games. So fantasy fitness while you're at the CrossFit Games. That's going to do it for us for today. For Tommy Marquez, I'm Sean Woodland, and we will see you soon.